A step into the future of electric vehicles. This is a short series about Mercedes-Benz and its great ambition to take on the production of electric vehicles. If you're new here, my name is Kayiwa. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and let's dive in. Mercedes-Benz, just like any other automakers, have realized the potential in alternative energy to power automobiles and have invested lots in this field. Some of the automobiles I'll be talking about in this short series are already out there, and some are still concepts but yet to come onto your road. The range already has EQC, EQS and EQE, and recently Mercedes-Benz also revealed the Vision EQXX concept. This exhibits timeless developments in the field of aerodynamics as well as in the creation of batteries and composites. Over the past few years, the company has presented a lot of green prototypes. Some of them will soon be embodied in the serial models, while others will never get to the assembly line. Let's take a look into Mercedes-Benz's step into the future of electric vehicles, with my first on the list being Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR. AVTR, Advanced Vehicle Transformation Concept, symbolizes the unity of man, transport and nature. The AVTR has no controls, with autopilot being responsible for everything. It's designed to look like a drop, and the most striking detail of the exterior are the 33 synchronously rear-moving flaps. The pulsation of the backlight follows the rhythm of the driver's heart. How cool is that? The Mercedes-Benz AVTR has a 470 horsepower with a 110 kilowatt-hour that can provide a range of up to 700 kilometers. The elements of the four-seat cabin are made from recycled materials, and the seats resemble hammocks from the planet Pandora. Now, there are no controls in this vehicle, and autopilot is responsible for everything. According to Mercedes-Benz, Vision AVTR demonstrated the ability to read minds. The concept's systems are controlled by the brain-computer interface, or you could say BCI. Next on the list is Mercedes-Benz Maybach EQS, an SUV. The Mercedes-Benz Maybach EQS is a forerunner of the first commercial electric car under the luxury sub-brand Maybach. Its production version is believed to hardly differ from the concept. As for the technical parameters, it was only announced that the SUV will share the MEA architecture with the EQS liftback, and the mileage without recharging will be 600 kilometers according to the WLTP standard. Interesting styling cues include a logo interlacing in the head optics, the well-born air intake in front of the bumper, and the 24-inch retro-styled wheels. Maybach EQS SUV doors swing open automatically when people approach the car. Third on my list is the Mercedes-Benz Vision EQXX. The Mercedes-Benz Vision EQXX concept is based on the new Mercedes-Benz modular architecture platform. A single engine at the rear produces 204 horsepower, but its efficiency reaches 95%. The capacity of the 900-volt battery is 100 kilowatt hours. This is highly comparable to the EQS, but the new battery is 50% smaller and weighs about 30% less. 117 solar cells on the roof will add up to 25 kilometers on a clear day. The Mercedes-Benz Vision EQXX has a curved screen that is 1.2 meters long with a resolution of 8K. Interestingly, you can communicate non-verbally with a virtual assistant, but there is also voice control, and it has reached new level. The 4D audio system divides the interior into several sound zones, so expect great sound quality. At number 4, we have the Mercedes-Benz EQG. Mercedes-Benz EQG or Electic was transferred to an electric traction and debuted in Munich. Formerly, this was a concept, but sooner or later you will have this on your road. Their prototype has 4 motors, each placed next to the wheel, and is controlled separately. The batteries of the Mercedes-Benz EQG are integrated into the ladder frame, which provides a fairly low center of gravity, and the suspension is as on the original. The main external difference from the production model are the 22-inch wheels, a blank radiator grille with a 3-dimensional logo and a square pattern, as well as LEDs on the roof rack. At number 5 is the Mercedes-Benz Vision Urbanetic. 3 years ago also, Mercedes-Benz experimented with unmanned vehicles. The Mercedes-Benz Vision Urbanetic has interchangeable cargo and passenger modules. This is actually a pretty interesting vehicle. Vision Urbanetic has a LED panel on the front that projects a digital shadow, so pedestrians and cyclists will understand that the car sees them. According to Mercedes-Benz, the computing platform learns itself, monitors traffic, and schedules deliveries. The car itself stretches 5.14 meters in length, and its cargo platform is 3.17 meters. Now the maximum capacity is a dozen passengers or 10 euro pallets. The cargo model can independently sort and dispense goods. Now I'm starting to imagine what deliveries will be like in the next few years with the Mercedes-Benz Vision. At number 6 is the Mercedes-Benz Vision EQ Silver Arrow. Mercedes-Benz Vision EQ Silver Arrow is inspired by the Silver Arrow of the 30s. The streamlined 5.3-meter body is designed according to the principle of sensual purity. With almost no sharp lines, the silvery color invokes association with liquid metal. The car has a carbon fiber frame and front splitter, aluminum wheels with fixed hubcaps, light strips on the side skirts and a rear diffuser like a sports car, and a pair of retractable spoilers that act as air brakes. In the cabin, brown leather, wood inserts and polished aluminum. The virtual rest coach system allows you to virtually experience the brand's historic and current race cars. The car is driven by a 750 horsepower electric installation, but there is an imitation of the sound of an engine. For example, you could choose the voice or sound of a Formula 1 car or a V8 engine from the Mercedes-Benz AMG. The battery has a capacity of 80 kilowatt hours, providing you a power reserve of up to 400 kilometers. The last EV as a bonus is the Vision Mercedes Simplex by Mercedes-Benz. Vision Mercedes Simplex is inspired by the past to differ from the rest of the future concepts. The Roadster is intended to recall the appearance of the fast cars, a reincarnation of the car of the 20th century. Just to be exact, I'm talking about the Mercedes 35 PS, which Wilhelm Maybach and Paul Daimler built in Stuttgart in 1901. The design symbolically combines the past and the future of the brand. It has lines similar to the rear car, open wheels, an ascetic interior, and the driver's landing typical of the then Fireballs. Vision Mercedes Simplex is driven by an installation that runs on alternative energy sources, and the radiator grille has given way to a three-dimensional screen with a rose gold border. At this point, consider yourself a legend for watching this video till the end and also having been able to take a step to look into what your next future car from Mercedes may look like.